What's happening? It's your boy TK, and we're back with another clip. And on this one is gonna be the first one, not the official one, but the first one. The previous one was just an introduction, and on this one we're gonna be going a little bit deep on certain things that I would like to lay down my 2 cents on. So, as we all know that this year, August 23rd, is going to be elections in Zimbabwe, and there's a lot going on down there. And for me, with this new platform that I'm working on, I would like, as much as you know that we trying to focus on the youth, I would still want to put my 2 cents so that those who are not informed on certain things can be informed. Whatever that will be helpful. Whatever that will not be helpful, then we'll move on with life like that. So I just want to say, this time around, there's going to be a lot of different things. As we know, this is the first time in the elections whereby there's multiple voices that are talking about these elections and everything that is going on in the country. This is the first time since whereby we are having a lot more young people coming out, their voices being heard. And the reason to that might be that before we didn't have these sort of platforms. The internet, it wasn't really something that people were comfortable to talk their feelings, to lay out their feelings and put out their ideas out there. But recently we have seen a lot of young people, being given an opportunity to speak their mind. They are really laying out what they feel, and their ideas, despite the main media stream, covering up and all that, which is something that has been happening. I would say that's something that hasn't changed. The mainstream media, as it is all known for, serving a certain agenda and all that, but we don't want to get too much into that. But anyways, I just want to target one point for now about the image of Africa. If we talk about Africa, I'm going to scale it a little bit down to Zimbabwe, specifically Zimbabwe, not any other country, but Zimbabwe itself. So, as much as a lot of people can say Zimbabweans, they're struggling and all that, how are Zimbabwean people struggling when the politicians of Zimbabwe, they are swimming in wealth like that? How? To me, there's something that is not balancing there. And I want to scale it a little bit down again. And this is not Zimbabwe now. we're scaling it a little bit down. We're gonna go into Harare, right? The capital city. The capital city is not really a place where we can say there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, but also at the same point, there's nothing much going on. In terms of economically, the youth in Harare, it's all hustling. It's all hustling. Almost each and every one is living from hand to mouth. You know, you sell a peanut today so that you can eat. You know, you get money today, you can't even spin. You cannot invest. There's no investments you can do, because why? Each and every income you're getting, you're trying to feed a family, you see. So like that, it's not a way to live. But at the same time, when all these youth, they are struggling, trying to feed families and all that, trying to survive on a daily basis, the people that are asking them to put them in power, these people, they are pretty sad, you know. They got it all. They got it all in courts, you know. How is it possible that in a society like Mabvuku, yet in Harare, we're going to scale it down to a small little ghetto called Mabvuku, whereby a politician, Scott Sakupanya, something like that. I don't know if we should. I'm not sure about the source of income, but this is a person that has a mining company, right? He is also involved. He was implicated in the gold mafia scandals. He was implicated as one of the key players there, and there is evidence, proof of his company with the gold dealings and stuff. So, as this person is a politician in a society where there is a huge number of youths who are struggling, no jobs, you know, and this very same person is willing to spend an amount of 1 million to bring Mayweather, and there's nothing. When I heard that Mayweather was coming, and when I heard that he was there, I thought maybe it's going to be, you know, at least something, you know, pick up talent in the ghetto, you know, try to look for young Mayweathers out there, put them on. But no, it wasn't like that. The man just came through to go to a local sports ground, and the conditions of the playground is also something that is said, because even themselves, you know, in Shona, in the Shona culture, you know, there is a custom that before you bring people in the house, make sure the house is clean, fix where you eat before you bring outsiders in, you know. And looking at the conditions of the sports grounds where Mayweather was, I wouldn't say sweating, punching the punching bag. No, he wasn't punching that hard even. So, yeah, looking at the conditions of the place they brought this champion, it's really embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. Why bring someone like Mayweather to a community where people are leaving their houses without even eating a slice of bread? Because why? There's not even bread most of the times. People can't even afford the bread. Do you know how much is bread? We're not gonna go there, but anyways, so it's just some of the things we need to put on the table. As much as we can appreciate the efforts that the gentlemen are doing out there with their works and stuff, but bringing these kind of people in the societies where there's people who are suffering and struggling like this, is it really something that we can say as a nation or as a people in the society we are proud to have? It's not. I was reading an article from one of the mainstream medias. I will put a link down below so that you can check it out. These guys, it's words written, it's not people speaking for themselves, but we're going to get to people speaking for themselves later on, because there's different types of people. You understand? So in the mainstream media, on the articles, written articles, people who believe everything that is written on those articles, you might need to think deeper than that. Don't only read these things and keep your minds on a shallow level like that. Come on, try to widen your minds. So most of the comments that were there wasn't any comment that to me, there wasn't any comment that felt or sounded real. When something is written by 2 or 3 people, the chain of words kind of become too repetitive and you can easily pick it up. But anyways, so there's different types of people. There's people who understand what is going on the ground and they are willing to speak their truthful mind about everything that is going on the ground. We have people who don't understand what is going on the ground, and when they speak as if they understand what is going on the ground and misleading everyone else, which is the third part, the third type. The third type is the people who knows and who sees, but at the end of the day, they go with the majority voice. Then there is people who just get influenced. They don't know where they stand. They don't have a voice. They don't have a stand. Like they're like just a plastic in the tornado. Where the tornado goes, they go with it. If the tornado go down, they go. If it goes up, they go up with it. They just move with the air. So we are aware of those people, and we should be aware. And each and every one among all these people I've mentioned, and there's a lot more to someone, But as a person, you need to know where you stand. You need to know where you belong and where your voice belongs. So on the articles, it was a whole thing of parents, citizens. They are happy that Mayweather came. They are happy to see the champion. They are motivated. Mothers are saying their children are being motivated. Most of the children, most of our ages, I'm talking about 20s, the youth, right? The youth in that place. There's a huge number of them who are on drugs, right? Drugs is one situation. These youths, they have struggled to a point where they are giving up. You understand? I'm not saying all of them, some, but that some, it's a huge number that needs to be looked at, and something needs to be done about it. And I don't blame them, because there's nothing to do. What should they do? It becomes a thing of the mental strength. When a person doesn't have anything to do, you're just sitting at home, the stress, what do you do with all that stress? Others resort to certain substances so that they can calm themselves down. But anyways, we'll get into that some other time. So if you look at the comments that were put on that article, mothers are happy that the champion has came to the community. And by the way, the champion just came to punch that bag, the punching bag, just few blows, pop, 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 pop. Then wave at people, smile, smile, smile. and leave. Most of those people went back to their houses where there was nothing to cook at night. So what are we proud? What are we proud for? Because we saw the guy. This is like you are hungry. You are standing at a robot. You are hungry, and you see a Lamborghini passing, and you are happy to see a Lamborghini. But then what? When you get home, then what? As much as you can go back home, you tell your grandfathers, you tell your mothers, yeah, we saw Mayweather today, we did a deal with what. Then what? It's just an excitement of 2 minutes. And speaking of 2 minutes excitement, this is not the first thing and this is not the worst thing that has happened. From history, we know, whenever it's towards elections, we get nice things, don't we? We get pretty nice things. Right now, it has went so far to a point where people, after being forced to go to rallies and all that, as we see on the feeds, Facebook and all these platforms, where people are fetched from different places to go to a rally, probably a rally that they attended at their place last week. They are being fetched from their places to go attend another rally to another place just to fill up numbers. Then from there, if you are lucky, you get 2 loaves of bread. Or if you are lucky, when money is being thrown in the air, if you are lucky, you can catch $1 or something, So those type of things, we need to make sure that as the youth, we need to understand those things, that as much as we can be excited with these 2 minutes thrills, there's a long way to go. Like right now, we are going to vote. I don't know who you're going to vote for. Your vote is your choice, right? But at the same time, just don't forget that if you vote, basing your vote on that 2 minutes thrill, for the next 5 years, that term you're gonna be seeing flames. And those guys, you know this story. Whenever in the middle of the term, no one will be looking back at the youth from where, each and every youth. As long as you are a youth, unless for that selective number that still eats, talking about the guys who are at the bottom of the main guys, the guys who receive the breadcrumbs when they fall from the table, then those are the guys who will be happy. But everybody else, we're still gonna be on the same places. So this is just my 2 cents on these upcoming elections. This will not be my last video talking about the upcoming elections in Zim. We're gonna be having more conversations, but for today, this is just my 2 cents. And if you have something you would like to put on, if you wanna add your 2 cents, put them right in the comment section. We're gonna read them through and maybe respond. To those who would like to engage, you can get us on our Instagram, YWS podcast. You can hit us up in the inbox, find a way we can communicate. But nonetheless, peace.